Yeah, I'm making this video today to tell you why pretty much all my friends are older people or old. I'm like I guess that I would have to say probably because I guess as I make them friends they tend to age quicker or the fact that maybe they age faster because I stress them out and stuff. But ultimately, I'm just kidding. But all my pretty much the reason all my friends are older is because I found it very difficult to find anybody around my age to get along with. You know that I've learned that most people that are younger nowadays, I can't connect with them well. They their ideas is always about partying or fun every weekend, in fact, or something, or drinking, or whatever the heck they like to do for fun, which is not my idea of fun. And I find that the world I come from, my life is I feel like I grew up old school. It's like my handshake and my word, and hard work. And I feel like a lot of the older people, have that. Not all older people, especially nowadays, they're starting to get a little bit of, yep, you know what I'm saying, laziness in them. But at the end of the day, I think that for me, it's important that I stick around people that are encouraging and that work hard, or at least even if they don't work that hard nowadays and stuff. Well, and even I guess they still do work hard nowadays. The older people I know do, that they push themselves continually. They're always staying busy, and I can relate to somebody like that, and it's encouraging for me. But I'm around most people nowadays that are younger, trying to be around them. That all they ever, like I said, all they ever talk about is stuff like that, and they want everything easier. Or they want their parents to work hard, and they take what they have when they get older or whatever, so they don't have to work that hard. Which I don't believe that's making your kid's life better. Ultimately, I feel like that's just making them worse. And but pretty much the reason my friends are all older is because I feel like they're a pool of knowledge. They're really they're really encouraging. They get the concept of hard work, what it really takes. They push me and stuff and encourage me to keep going even when I don't feel so great. One second. That's some good stuff. But yeah, I think that ultimately the reason why all my friends are older is because they're encouraging. And I feel like ultimately where I don't know certain things. Like a lot of people think you need to know everything. Well, I don't need to know everything that the people around me do. If they know enough, each person that around me has some kind of knowledge and stuff in place, then I can utilize that and put it to my use. So I don't have to take the time learning every little thing from car work to welding to fabricating to whatever it may be, and stuff if they know it. And I feel like so at the end of the day, like the people around me are knowledgeable, then I'm also knowledgeable. But if the people around me are dumb, then I'm probably also going to be dumb. So taking the strengths of the people that I work with or the people that are around me, that surround me in my circle, are going to keep me strong in a sense that maybe I don't know everything, but there's things that each of them know. So I don't need to fully take all the knowledge in from everything and learn about every little thing. I do like to learn more stuff, but ultimately, if I take what they know and I take what I know and stuff, we can support one another, and we all don't need to know everything. Plus, it's easier to get along with people that are like minded and upbuilding. And nowadays, like I said, most people younger, I guess I can't say for sure in every case, because I don't really hang with much people. I've always kept my circle small, and the ones I found that I always got along with are people that are hardworking old people, and because I guess you could say hardworking young people, but I haven't seen much of those, like I said. So at the end of the day, I think I just get along with older people because that they get that concept. Whether they were like some of my buddies, they're what truckers or they were firefighters or they run business, but nonetheless, they've all pushed themselves hard. Even nowadays, when I'm around them, I go to the places and they're still working. They're still doing something every day. They're staying busy. I'm not saying that every older person does or every younger person does, but at least the circle I have and stuff, and the reason my friends are older, I guess it just somehow always goes to that way, because I feel like I try to find younger people or anybody around my age and stuff like that at times, and it just doesn't happen, that have a drive to really make something happen. That's just not there. So I feel like with the older people, though, certain ones, they're like I said, there are a pool of knowledge. You can learn a lot. And listening, they give some good advice. And I think it ultimately, if you surround yourself with good people or knowledge, and you're going to become knowledgeable. Like I said, if you're walking with wise, then you're probably going to become wise. Wise is not, oh, you say you are. What a wise person listens, to everyone, even a person that doesn't know about anything, maybe like I said in one of the videos, that a person giving advice on kids, how can you give it if you don't even know? This doesn't mean I won't listen. You also may do listening to individuals, whether they're knowledgeable or not. You might learn something new. Plus, you also learn what not to do. So at the end of the day, so listening and being knowledgeable, being surrounded by people that think and work hard, yeah, it's gonna rub off on you. Like, and I said, if you're around people that cuss all day or party all day or do this, that's probably what you're gonna do. So me, I choose to surround myself by people that are knowledgeable, older, and work hard and have that concept and understand where I'm coming from. Because most people, if I tell a younger person how I feel and where I'm coming from, they're like, "Oh, I don't get where you're coming from. What is that? Why are you saying that?" Well, if I tell an older person like, "Joe, I get where you're coming from," that's pretty cool. You think that way. And I've always got along with a lot of older people because they're like, "Joe, you remind me." Almost every person that I talk with that's older that I have a relationship with now, they're like, "Joe, you remind me of me when I was younger," and I think that's awesome. To saying that, what you're saying. You're basically saying that Joe, someone like me, Joseph, is was like you back then. Your Joe was like the hardworking people back in the day that created everything, that worked hard and stuff, and that makes me happy. I don't want to be like, "Oh, Joe, you're like all these people nowadays, and you're lazy." I don't want to hear that. So at the end of the day, like, I guess, like I said, a true friend tells you what you don't want to hear, so that's good. But I don't try to be around people to hear upbuilding conversation. They also very honest to me too, and that's what I love. They tell me when I'm messing up. They tell me, "Oh, that's stupid." They tell me they're direct, and stuff, and they don't beat around the bush. They don't lie to me. They're good, and stuff, and that's what you want. I'm not saying that why that it's only older people that do that. But at least the ones that I have and the people that I found in my circle, that's what works for me. So like I said, if you want to be surrounded by knowledge, then you better get people that are knowledgeable in each thing that's good at what they do. That way, if you go into a situation and you're gonna go buy something and you don't have the knowledge, well, guess what? You can make the phone call and you can tell your buddy, and he can tell you if that guy's ripping you off or what. So at the end of the day, hope you can take this and learn from it and have a good one. Once again, Joseph, take care.